Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube land. Rocknot here with another pickup video. Today's November 29th. I did this pickup yesterday on the 28th. A friend of mine contacted me through Facebook telling me that she had a Super Nintendo bundle. Now, she was unsure whether or not it worked, so she wasn't asking top dollar for it. She was basically asking value of the games. It took a while. We actually made the deal before I left for Pennsylvania, and just finally now picking it up yesterday. So we're going to go through the bundle here real quick. There's a Super Nintendo. It's got some discoloration to it, but I've cleaned it up with some baby wipes. Make it look all nice and shiny and pretty. Everything, I cleaned it all out and tested it. It works perfectly. The RF switch, the AC adapter, and the controllers all work great. And the Super Nintendo also came with two controllers here. Came with two SuperPad third-party controllers. They got nice buttons on them, but I probably won't keep these. I'll probably use the Super Nintendo in these as trade fodder, because I already have two other Super Nintendos, my main one and a backup. And then it also came with 6 games. So first we'll go with the games that I'm not keeping, that I'm going to either sell or use for trade fodder. Street Fighter 2. Label's in great shape. I tested the game. It works perfectly. Again, I have it in my collection already, so I'll just use that to trade for something else that I want. And then Super Mario All-Stars. Also, great condition on the label. All of them have the black marker on the back, unfortunately. I'm going to try and get that off so they're easier to move. Probably use a magic eraser for that. I've heard it works well. So yeah, those 2 games I'm actually planning on trading or selling with the system. And then the other 4 games that came with the system, for a total of 6, I am keeping. ESPN National Hockey Night. You guys know I'm not a big sports fan when it comes to video games. However, if I do get them, I tend to keep them unless, I absolutely hate the game. The label on this one's actually in pretty good shape. I don't see any real tears. Second game is Tetris Attack. Again, I'm not a huge Tetris fan, but how can you have a Nintendo collection without Tetris, right? And I've actually heard Tetris Attack is a really good version of the Tetris game. As you can see, there is some label damage to the top here. So if I do keep this one, I will be looking for an upgrade later. But for the meantime, it'll stay in the collection. And then I've also picked up the red card copy of Doom. I've heard it's a really good port of the game. As you can see behind me here, I've got the 32X edition of Doom, so it'll be interesting to see which one's the better copy. Again, some label damage there, faint black marking, and then some marking on the black back label there. But again, it's going into the collection. And then a game I've been looking for a while on the Super Nintendo, and that's Star Fox. This one actually has some small label tear there, and some label tearing along the top crease, and then parts of the back label missing. If I had the tool, I would actually cannibalize one of my Super Marios that I have extra, just to have that nice back label. But this one will be going into the collection, as I do not have it yet, and of course we'll be looking for an upgrade. So that's the Super Nintendo pickup. It's the only pickup I've had this week. It cost me $50, again because my friend wasn't sure whether or not the Super Nintendo worked. So yeah, so she sold it to me for that. I cleaned it all up and it works perfect. Yeah, as you can see, I've also changed how I'm recording my videos now. I have part of my collection set up here behind me so you can see some of it, and in later videos I will be going through my collection and showing you, giving you more in-depth videos of my collection. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to watch my videos. I greatly appreciate it. Leave me a comment in the section below about your video game pickups this week, or any of your collecting pickups, whether it be video games, albums, retro toys, whatever. I love watching you guys collecting videos, and subscribe to stay up to date with all of my current videos. I will be having a NES and Dreamcast collection video coming out, as the retro lectors did request for me to see that. So it should be, I'm going to record it here soon and hopefully have it out for you shortly. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you very much for your time and have a great day.